Hello, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to be replacing a radiator on a 2002 Toyota Camry. This is the 3-liter V6. So let's get started.
Okay, so taking this radiator off, I'm going to be playing this by ear. I have never done this before. So you can go ahead and drain the radiator and take the hoses off if you want to do that first. I think what I'm going to go ahead and start with is getting this cowl off here, this metal piece, and it looks like it's held on by, that's 10 millimeter, yeah, 10 millimeter here, 10 millimeter here, 10 millimeter here. Then we've got a plastic intake piece here, 10 millimeter here and here. So let's go ahead and get those off first, and then we'll see whatever this is right here. We'll see if that has to come off. Don't want to lose these bolts, so I'm trying to make a mental note of where I'm going to put them. I'm going to put them all together over here in a tray. And they're all these two are longer here that go into the intake. Okay, so there's this just comes right off here, at least mine did. Got this part here, we'll be taking that off there. Okay, next the two horns. Lay that right there for now. Okay, next I'm going to be taking this latch off here, two 10 millimeter bolts here. There's a brace right behind it right here. I believe that is a 10 millimeter too as well. You can see that. So this whole assembly has to go right back where it's at now, so that it matches up my hood there. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this just to make sure that I don't even think that's going to work good. Not something you may want to do in your own vehicle, but just kind of scribing it in here so I'll know where it's going to line up at, so I can close my hood. Good. Close proximity back here, so I'm going to go ahead and use this wrench here to get this one off. This is just a brace bolt. Goes all the way down here. Okay, got this one out here. Now let's go for these. Okay, so there is the bolt back here, the back side of this brace holding the latch here to the brace. Plastic piece holding the cable here, and this one was broken. Okay, so if you can get the piece out, that's great. Mine broke on this side as well. So at this point, I can lift this cowl up, maybe off. Just got a clip here that the cable runs through, so I'm going to go ahead and push that out. Okay, now this piece right here, this goes to the intake. To the bottom of the intake, the air filter housing here. I'll deal with that later. May have to take the battery off for that. So let's continue to see what we need to do over here. Maybe the fans next. Okay, so we've got this connector right here. This runs to the hood latch. It's just to press the top press button, top of the latch there. Okay, we've got fan connector. I want to leave these fans on and try to pull it off in one piece. So we're going to go for this connector here next, and I expect that I'll need two hands. Alright, so I've got these fan connectors disconnected now. And so, yeah, we can lift it up. So now I'm going to go ahead and drain the fluid now. So I'm going to drain the radiator fluid at the pet cock, the drain cock down there, right there. And then we'll take the hoses off. We'll take the top hose off here. There's a bottom hose, and then there is a transmission hose that I'll be taking off. Okay, so I have just drained the radiator pretty much into a gallon container. I've got a little bit more dripping out here, but we've got the lower hose here. I'm going to be pulling that off. I've got I guess a transmission coolant line here. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but we're going to pull that off. Another one right here. Over here on the other side is a fan sensor, and I've unplugged it or took the connector off there. So yeah, just a series of hoses here that need to be pulled off, and here's the lower radiator hose. I'll get to this one first, I guess. Okay, moving on now. Got a line here. Alright, so I've got some fluid going to be coming out of here. Transaxle or transmission fluid. So I've got to have something to plug that up really quick. Alright, so what I'm going to do is try to see how much I lost there and just add that. We're going to move on to this last one right here. Okay, we got one more line here. Same deal. Whoa! Ah! That's a lot. I gotta plug it up with something here. Alright, maybe it's gonna slow down and stop. Alright, so that should be everything now. So let's kind of see what we've done here. I've got the lower hose off, got this transaxle line off here, this one off here. It's drained. I've got the sensor here unplugged. You can see the radiator now is pretty much free and clear. Free and clear. Just have to get the upper radiator hose off, and we should be good to lift this out. I may have to get some help. Still have part of that intake on there. I don't know if I'll be able to get the radiator off without getting that piece off. So let's go take an upper look here. Okay, let's get this upper one off here. Okay, closer inspection, and I noticed that I'm gonna have to take the battery out. If you look down close here, you can see the intake right there. If I just pull it, it'll come right out. Okay, so it goes right there, and in the compartment of the air filter here, below the filter. All right, so we're free and clear here now. Alright, so there's stops right here that I want to make sure that when I put it back, or when I put the new one in, that these are in place, and I dropped one down there, so let's go ahead and put it back. But all right, now we can take a closer look at the radiator. So if I need to take the fans off, I do have to get a new radiator. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3 bolts there. Looks like it just slides in here. Bottom down here. 2 slots here. You just pull out, I guess. So yeah, pretty simple it looks like as far as removing the fans. But I'm going to take a closer look at this radiator and see if I can find where it's leaking. And I wish I had a pressure tester. I don't have one of those. You really need to test them when it's on the vehicle. So I'll put some water in here and I will look very carefully and see if I can find something. Maybe I can put some water in and use some compressed air. Fill these lines and then maybe blow some compressed air in, about 15 to 18 pounds. And I guess that'll be it. So I'm going to continue working here, but I guess that'll be it for the video. So thank you for watching. Until next time, have a great day out there and take care.